Today I hit 30,000 subscribers, and it's Transfer Tuesday, the day of the week where I share what money moves we're making in our financial lives. So it is a fantastic day here at Pennies Not Perfection, and I'm just so excited to be here today because it doesn't come around that often. I definitely got stuck at the 20,000 to 30,000 subscriber range, and I've been there for a long time, but now we have hit 30,000 and we're on to the next goal. This was just really interesting to hit today because I've been thinking a lot about YouTube being my job and the inconsistent and variable income that comes with that. And then I also have been thinking a lot more about how it could disappear at any time. I've done a lot over the last 2 years of self-employment to kind of diversify where I'm earning money. And everything I earn is not from the ads that you see on my channels, but that money does pay my mortgage. It is a substantial amount. It is what I use to pay a lot of our bills. And if it disappeared, I would be really kind of screwed, honestly. And a lot of my friends' channels have been getting this invalid traffic bug, and I actually got notice on my other channel, and one of my videos got the same thing, and so that revenue dropped. And I realized if it can drop on one video, it could drop on all of my videos. And that's always been the case because YouTube is very fickle, and some videos, skyrocket, and then some videos just die, and you don't really have a lot of control about it with the algorithm all the time. So I've just been thinking a lot about that in the past few days, and the desire to build up a huge amount of savings and to build up kind of a bigger security blanket, because that could happen to me at any time. And while I've diversified, I have not diversified enough. And so I'm also thinking about doing some additional, not coaching, because I don't think I have the capacity or the skills right now to do live one-on-one or group or anything like that coaching. But I am thinking about adding shop reviews, YouTube channel reviews, and budget reviews. So the three things I'm decent at and, have skills in. I'm thinking about adding a review option to my shop so that people can purchase a review, and then I will just look at their whatever they want me to look at. I will review it. I will offer my opinion on that. I will give them some things to fix and kind of have a video review that they can watch, and also a printout or some sort of written version. So that's kind of what's in my head right now of something I can offer, because I could do those on my own time and I don't have to schedule a call, which is really difficult right now for me, and I don't have to be live, which is also very difficult for me. Whenever I'm live, I stumble over words and get really stressed out. So I am considering offering budget reviews if anyone's interested, or if you're a fellow person trying to be a full-time creator. I think I'm gonna add those to my shop. I'm not sure of the price point yet because I don't know how long they'll take me. But if you're interested now, just reach out and let me know, and then I will have those on my shop at some point. So that's just some thoughts I've had about my income and the fact that my income could disappear just as easily as getting fired from a job. It could just disappear one day. And I don't really have a great backup plan. I have savings, but not as much as I would like, especially with our budget continually increasing and the amount we spend continually increasing with inflation. So those are some thoughts on what I'm going to be doing to build that padding so that I'm not having the stressful thoughts. And I'm really excited about it. Another thing I've also thought about doing is not paying off our home, because I don't want to pay down something with a 2.75% interest rate, but building up a maybe investment account that is equal to the amount of our mortgage, so that if we needed to, we could just sell everything and pay off our home. I don't plan to do that, but I think it would give me a lot of mental security to have that. So I am going to bring back basically my investment account that I kind of abandoned a while ago for other goals. But I am going to bring that back because I think if I built that up to a level that equaled what my home mortgage was, I would feel a lot better about things in general, because I do have that potential to lose my income, and I would feel a lot better about it. I also think it would be good for people to see the ups and downs of investing, which is why I shared my investing account originally on the channel. So I am going to kind of share it again. So my account is actually today, right now, we're gonna bring it back. It's at $16,990. So that is what that account is at. And my mortgage is $109,000. So that's a big gap. But if we kind of increase the amount in the investments and keep paying on a mortgage and it equals out in maybe a couple of years or even less than that, I would feel amazing. And that's what the direction I'm going to go with that. So these are all just things I'm going to do to build security and feel a little more financially secure, because I have such a variable income that could just, poof, goodbye. So now let's move on to the actual transfers, the actual savings that we're doing this week. It's a very low transfer week, which is part of why I've been thinking about what I can do beyond just the transfers, because there's not a lot of money left over this week to transfer. And that kind of, I think, set off the anxiety alarm in my head. I'm like, oh no, there's not a lot being put into savings. Maybe we should think of other things to do to build up that amount and kind of provide more security. So we are going to transfer money, and we're going to start our sinking funds that I mentioned last week. So last week I talked about sinking funds, and that account that I had already started, I created an account, but it already had $20, I think, and 9 cents maybe in it. It was just a random account that I had, and I'm putting $25 into it this week. So I did put $25 in, and now I'm going to find my sinking funds. So I did decide on the amounts that I wanted everything to have, and I increased the home updates to 40% of all this money, because I've been walking around my house and I'm like, there are so many things I want to fix if we're going to stay here for 5+ years. And we did decide to stay here, so I want to make it more livable and basically nicer. So that's kind of the goal. So I'm going to put more money into home updates. I'm going to do 40% into that, 25% into travel, 15% into kids want things, because I realized how much I'm spending on my daughter and activities and her birthday and all the holidays coming up. And then I also am going to do, 10% into special experiences, just unique things that we want to do as a family, and then 10% into generosity fund, so that I can give gifts, donations, things like that without thinking about it, and just empty that account every once in a while and just give it away. So those are the things that we are saving for. And after I put in my money this week, and with what was already in there, we have $6.25 in travel, $13.84 in kids want things, $17.50 in home updates, $3.75 in special experiences, and $3.75 in generosity fund. So that's kind of where we're starting with our first week of saving for these particular goals. I'm excited. I think it'll be nice to build those up. And then next, let me pull out my handy dandy iPad and see what I actually did for my bigger goals. And my bigger goals for the year of 2023 are my Roth IRA, which is $6,500 into that for retirement savings. And then my house fund, which I'm trying to save up $20,000. So for the Roth IRA, last week we had $3,605, $3,605, and I'm adding $45 this week. So my chart is definitely running out of low numbers. We are increasing the amount that we're going to be putting in every single week for the rest of the year. And that's part of why there wasn't as much for the other transfers, just because there's not as much money right now weekly. But we did put in $145. And we're now at $3,750. Yay. I'm so excited when that increases. And so now we are going to put money in the house savings, and we're not doing a lot here. We have 2 transfers for house savings. So for the house savings, we started last week at $7,304.63. We're putting in $10 for the first transfer, and then we're putting in $50 for the second transfer, which is the amount that I budgeted to put in every single week for us. So we're ending with a balance of $7,364.63. That's, progress, so that's great. So we're at 36%. And honestly, I realized that I've been filming for over 11 minutes now. So I'm going to end it here. And Comment Club, if you watched this far, type down below 30K, because we have 30,000 subscribers. That's very exciting. And I am so thankful for you for being here and being a subscriber. And I will see you guys next week as we work on our goals together. See you guys then. Bye.